There we go. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our monthly video Vibe Tribe call. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What a great example you are setting for not only your own kids, but other kids in your life, whether that be nieces and nephews or grandchildren, kids in your neighborhood, just your family. Great job. You are strong, confident, healthy women, and I'm so glad that you're in this group and proud to have you a part of our community. So hope you are spending time with family today, or have, or are, and are being treated with kindness today by your family and shown lots of love. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about love as well. A couple of things I'm going to talk about, and then a couple fun things happening in our Vibe Tribe group that I'm going to touch on at the end. Yay, more people are coming on. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so this call is recorded, so if you know of people who aren't on tonight, you can send them the recording. But number one topic I'm going to talk about, well, first of all, let's just say congrats. We do this call every 30 days or so, so that means you have either likely just completed a program, way to go, or, oh, look at that, I have my tissue in my pocket. I'm such an old lady. I always have a tissue with me. You've just completed a program, so congrats. Don't forget to send in your after photos, measurements, and weight so you can get that free t-shirt for whatever program you just completed. Or maybe you are in the middle of a program. Either way, you have just completed 30 days of workouts, of good nutrition and healthy choices, so congrats. Or maybe you're just simply still on this path. And congrats for staying on track, whether that means you have ups and downs with your fitness, your health, but you're still here, and that's what matters most. So congrats, I'm glad you're here. And, you know, we really need to celebrate this, celebrate that you're still on this journey, celebrate the small wins along the way, the small, you know, progress that you've made, really celebrate those things. You can do that with a rewarding yourself with non-food items, maybe a new water bottle. Maybe it's something fun like a manicure, pedicure, a massage. Could be, what else? I have some things written down. New clothes, whether that be because you're a smaller size, or maybe a workout clothes, shoes. I said a water bottle would be fun. A kitchen gadget would be great. Maybe you're just going to buy yourself some flowers, which is fun, a new book, lots of ways to congratulate yourself, celebrate your progress, your you sticking with this, with treating yourself to a little something. That could be, like we said, even just that, you know, a massage. I don't know if I said that. That's a great one as well. It could be something really simple like just taking a bath, or just setting aside time for yourself, or it could be, you know, making a date to go out with your friends if you, you know, aren't really, don't do that. A lot of times I'll feel like, oh, that's so selfish of me to take time out of my day to, you know, go have coffee with a friend or something. So I don't know if that's just me, but if you have that thought too, definitely make time for those things. And it was super important, that kind of rolls into that. That's a way to show self-love. And that definitely a big piece of that is your positive mindset, your positive self-talk. And a way that you can show yourself love, I guess, is by doing those rewards, celebrating the small wins and having those rewards, as well as, like I said, that self-talk. Personal development is a great way to show self-love, because you are feeding your mind, and you are feeding your mind those good words, that good positive mentality. As well as a way to show yourself self-love is making time for you, making time for your workouts, making time for meal prep. That is definitely a way of self-love, because you are doing something really good for yourself. You may have to, you know, rearrange your schedule, make some shifts in your day. Some people like to call them sacrifices. I don't really like to call it a sacrifice, more of just choose what's most important to you. Because you are worth it. You are definitely worth all the rearranging that it takes to get your workouts in and to get your meal prepping done. You're definitely worth it. That's definitely a way to show yourself some self-love, as well as self-care. If you've done 80 Day Obsession, you know how strong Autumn feels about foam rolling and just self-care in general, whether that be a massage that you go and get or a massage yourself, doing things like foam rolling, Epsom salt baths. Those are all ways to take care, show some self-love through self-care. So super important that you set aside time to for self-care, as well as, you know, going into things like listening to your body and knowing when you need to take an extra rest day. You know, I know a lot of people like to do double workouts if they miss a day, which is great because we want to be on track. And like, I don't know if anybody's more anal than me about making sure all the days are crossed off on your calendar, but you really need to take a step back and say, you know, do a little self-check of, you know, is that really what's best for me? You know, listen to your body. Your body will speak to you. You just have to be still enough to listen to it and be attentive enough to listen to it. Know when to back off your workouts. Know when you need to take an extra rest day. Just because, you know, the calendar is written a certain way, and what works for most doesn't work for everyone. So really listen to yourself, listen to your body, and don't feel bad about taking that extra rest day. That said, no one knows you better than you. No one knows when you are really fully pushing yourself to your best, or if you're just saying, oh, you know, I'm sore, I'm going to take a day off. You know, nobody knows that but you, and you're only cheating yourself when you're not honest with yourself about how you really truly feel. There's an absolute huge difference between feeling sore and feeling pain to the point where you need to stop altogether, not do a certain exercise or things of that nature. So make sure that you are just being honest with yourself and really listening to your body in those cases, and doing all those steps like massage. It can even be a self-massage if you don't have a foam roller. You know, you can be massaging your hands, your feet. That feels really good. And so a lot of times it's not necessarily the action that we do with self-care. I mean, it is sort of, but it's mostly setting aside time to show yourself self-love by making that time for you, time just for you, and getting in tune with your body and listening to your body and loving it appropriately, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let me make sure I have all my notes here about self-love, self-care, making sure we're doing non-food reward. Okay, so a couple of big things happening in our Vibe Tribe group this week, this month, currently, however you want to say it. We have two different groups of people starting two different programs tomorrow. There's definitely still time to join. There's somewhere between 15 and 20 people in each of these groups. Now, when I say the words in these groups, that doesn't mean it's separate from Vibe Tribe. It's just rather a group of people within Vibe Tribe committing to the same program. So if you haven't noticed, we have over 500 people in our Vibe Tribe group. Not everyone is always commenting and posting. I've been told many times that people, just because they aren't commenting and posting doesn't mean that they're still not, you know, getting value in the group, which is awesome because that's what it's for. But those who are active and posting, accountability groups. Thank you. That's a great way of saying it. So accountability groups, program-specific accountability groups within Vibe Tribe, and that is T25. And I know Jade, you're on that one, right? Jade and Kim Ashlock are doing that one. Missy is kind of team captaining, I guess, the Core de Force group, and you have about, like I said, between 15 and 20 people, I think, with each of those groups within Vibe Tribe. And they also are having a private Facebook message with that group of people doing that. It's strongly encouraged that you click on this link that got you to this call right here and do your workout. And it would be great if you can buddy up and kind of buddy up with another person who can work out at the same time. But we know that's not always possible. But get on this virtual Vibe Tribe link whenever you can for your own accountability and to connect with other people in Vibe Tribe to do your workout. Okay, so T25 and Core de Force starting on Monday. If you are interested in those groups, make sure that you contact your coach, and they will make sure they get you hooked up with the people doing that group. Or you can simply, if you didn't know how to, you can search the Vibe Tribe over to the left side. There should be a little search engine box with a little magnifying glass. You can just type in there Core de Force or T25 or whatever. Maybe you're looking for a Shakeology recipe. Maybe you're looking to connect with somebody with PCOS or whatever the case is. type that word in and it'll bring up all the posts related. So that's a great tool that you can be using to connect with people on a similar journey as you specifically. But those groups are starting tomorrow. Again, T25, Core Day Force, starting tomorrow. And then we also have a big group of us starting, and some of us have already started, 2B Mindset. If you don't know about 2B Mindset, it's a different approach to nutrition. And, you know, all of our programs now come with the containers, which is fabulous. People are seeing amazing results with it. They are continuing to see results with it. It's definitely something that you can sustain. If containers are working for you, stick with that. If you're doing 80-day obsession and time nutrition is working, do that. However, if you maybe, like me, do great during a program, and then when the program's over, you're sort of like, what do I do now? Or maybe your level of dedication just kind of wanes a little bit. Maybe you're just not as dedicated after that program, and then kind of things just kind of flip and go downhill from there. Or maybe you, even within a program, do really great for a while with the containers, and then you kind of fall off track, and then you get back on the containers, and then you kind of fall off. This 2B Mindset is another tool, another option for you. So again, I'm not saying that everyone needs to stop using containers and now do 2B Mindset, but I just want to make sure everyone knows all their options, because again, what works for one point may not work for someone else, and what works for you at one point may not work for you anymore. So this mindful approach to eating is using the plated approach. So no counting calories, no counting containers, nothing is off limits. And it really has a strong focus on veggies, which I love. Kim, I heard you say on last Tuesday's call that this program was like made for me, and it absolutely is. Water first. Hello. I know you call me the water police all the time. 2, veggies. I eat them like at every meal. And then what else? Oh, sleep. She has a big emphasis on sleep. And then, of course, track it, which track it, I'm probably not the best at. But there is a big focus on tracking so that you are learning about how your body responds to food. You're learning what foods are a weight loss food for you. And again, this is really it's self-guided, structurally self-guided, I want to say. I'm not sure how to say it, but there's definitely principles that you will learn. It's all video-based, lifetime access to the videos. You learn as you go, and then you figure out how it should work for you. So one of the examples that I love to share is somebody in the test group talked about how they weren't losing weight. They were just at a plateau. And they noticed by tracking that they were eating a lot of garlic. They decided to not eat garlic anymore. Right away, they started losing weight. So that's not to say that garlic is a bad for you food. Absolutely not. But for that person, it just was not a weight loss food. It was really preventing them from losing weight. So it's going to help you. It's going to empower you to find which foods work best for your body and at what time. Again, it's lifetime access. There's 41 videos. The first 20 or so are kind of really defining the principles. Then there's some more that really tackle things like travel, emotional eating, and those type of things. And then there's a lot of recipes videos after that. So that is available on 2bmindset.com. You can also access it through clicking the nutrition menu on Beachbody On Demand. Again, lifetime access, $99 through the month of June. If you sign up as a coach, you could sign up with the Shakeology and 2B Mindset Challenge Pack for $160. In that case, I recommend you cancel your current order of Shakeology on Home Direct and sign up with the new challenge pack of Shakeology and 2B Mindset. That will get you into Alana Molstein, the creator of 2B Mindset, her private Facebook group, where she's got tons of information happening. She goes live probably every other day or so, giving some tips, some insight, and then answers questions. I've heard her talk about how anal she is about answering everyone's questions. She's all over Instagram stories. Anytime I mention her, she's always commenting back to me. So she's really available, which is awesome that you're only getting, that you're getting all of this lifetime access plus access to her in her group for $99, even less if you sign up as with a challenge pack. Because a 50-minute session with her is $275. So incredible, incredible value with that. So again, it is optional. I'm talking about it because I think it's huge. I think it's important. I think it's for anyone. This program is centered around weight loss, but it's not necessarily only for people who want to lose weight. I feel like it's really for people who want to get a better handle on their nutrition, that they can sustain, that they don't always have to be counting calories, counting things, that they can just visually look at a plate and see, you know, what they need and what they have too much of and such, as well as just, I think, haven't started it yet, but really feel empowered by knowing your body more and how foods work for your body. And no one has their video on, and so I just am looking at myself talking, but I get it. It's cool. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so the 2B Mindset group, we have a separate group on Facebook for that, because not everyone is going to want to be a part of the 2B Mindset community. And we don't want to distract those who are already seeing success and already doing well with the container system. So that will be a separate Facebook group. I've linked it to the Vibe Tribe group. So if you're in Vibe Tribe, you'll see across the top linked groups. You can click on that. You'll need to answer those questions, letting us know that you have purchased the 2B Mindset kit and who your coach is. And when you do that, then you'll be able to get into the group. Something I've been doing with all my new customers in the past few months is starting a Marco Polo with my new clients, and then sending a daily video message. I've decided to do this for the 2B Mindset group as well, and open it to anyone in Vibe Tribe. So even if you're not one of my coaches or one of my clients, I'm inviting you to join us on this video walkie-talkie app to go through this 2B Mindset program together, and just kind of get some thought of the day, if you will, from me, just some kind of guidance, because although this is a self-guided program, it kind of helps to have somebody, you know, help you through it, somebody to go along with it, which is really the purpose of the Facebook group. But this walkie-talkie video messaging app, Marco Polo, is just another way to connect with you guys and just to kind of encourage you. So if you are interested in doing that, let me know. If you are not a client or customer coach of mine, please message your coach first and let them know that you're going to be joining my group, because I want, out of respect for them, I want to make sure they know what's going on with your journey, as well as they know if I'm giving you a certain tip or certain insight, or maybe an update. I don't know if Lana will have updates, but they know where you got that from. Okay, so make sure you go through that path before coming to me, but absolutely everyone is welcome to join that. Okay, and lastly, before we take some questions, I've decided to try something new in our Vibe Tribe group, and we're calling it Wear It Again Wednesday. I don't know if you saw, it was probably last year about this time, I had a pair of black shorts that wouldn't go up over my hips, and I boldly took a picture of them when they didn't fit, and then I kind of tracked my progress, and then finally they did fit. And this really spurred the idea of opening this up to Vibe Tribe, encouraging you guys to choose something that maybe doesn't fit you or doesn't fit you confidently. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a piece of clothing that doesn't fit. It could be something, you know, a dress that fits, but you're just not super confident about wearing it out in public. It could be something like a wedding ring, something like that. So we're going to call it Wear It Again Wednesday, and I'm going to encourage you to share that within Vibe Tribe. I'm going to make a post that will go up at 5 a.m. on Wednesday, and we'll say Wear It Again Wednesday. And if you want to, you can take a photo and put it in the group, and that way we can be excited with you, encourage you along the way. Then every Wednesday, take a photo. You don't have to share it with the group, but every Wednesday, take a photo of yourself in that, or at least try it on so that you can see your progress. And that's just a great way to kind of take that, to make that non-scale victory measurable and trackable, and something that you can focus on, and hopefully that will help you stay motivated versus just weight or, you know, those type of things. So that's all I have scheduled for you guys. So now is a great time to unmute yourself and let us know of any successes that we can celebrate. Let us know if you have any questions. Now is a great time to ask about meal plans, ask about mindset, ask about workout programs. If you are in between workout programs and you're not sure which one to start tomorrow, you can ask me. I've done basically every program we have. So I'm going to leave it open for just a few minutes, and if not, we'll just end the meeting. But unmute yourself and let's hear it. You guys are like, you're teasing me, right? Like nobody's listening. You're all just on your phone and I'm just here talking to myself.
Okay, I'll ask a question, Nikki.
Yay! Thank you, Sharon.
Okay, I went from Country Heat to Little Obsessed. And so I'm kind of obsessed with Little Obsessed now. I was obsessed with Country Heat. What could I advance to that might be, I don't want to go to 80-day obsession. I'm not sure yet about that. So I'd like to pick out a program, what would you think would be comparable to like Little Obsessed that I could work out to in the mornings?
Sure. Okay, first of all, a couple questions. What do you like about a Little Obsessed? And
go ahead.
On how long the workouts need to be.
The workout timing is pretty good as far as my morning goes, fits in real well. What I like about it is I can notice a change in my core and my strength and the shape of my legs. I kind of want to try to tone the back of my arms and then lose some of the weight around my abdomen still, which is hard for my age, but
no, don't tell yourself it's hard. You can do it at any age. Do you have a preference on if it needs to be 30 minutes or under?
Yes.
Okay.
30
it
minutes.
Needs to be under 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if it goes a little over, that's okay.
Okay. And okay, so some things that you should consider are 22-minute hardcore, because it's quick, it's cardio and weights, and then it does have that 10-minute core workout. I think it's 3 times a week. That's a good one to consider. I would say hammer and chisel. Some of those workouts are a bit longer though, and you do need more equipment. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a good option. P90X3 is another great one. 21-Day Fix Extreme. Very good. Yes, Kim, that would be a good one as well. 21-Day Fix Extreme. If you like Autumn. If you are wanting to switch it up to another one of our trainers, then I would definitely say one of Tony Horton's, either 22-minute hardcore or P90X3. But if you're good with Autumn, 21-Day Fix Extreme would be a great idea. And have you ever done 21-Day Fix?
No.
Okay, so 21-Day Fix or 21-Day Fix Extreme would be good ones. If you've kind of already done a Little Obsessed, you may want to do 21-Day Fix Extreme, or start with 21-Day and then see how that is. And you could even switch to 21-Day Fix Extreme the second week if it's not.
I did get the 2B Mindset program.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So I'm really excited to sit down and read through all that stuff.
Yes.
Just haven't had time.
I will add you to our 2B Mindset group.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep. And do you want to be on our Marco Polo group?
Sure, yes, please.
Okay.
Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Let us know how it goes with 21-Day Fix too, by the way. Kim, I saw you unmute yourself. Did you have something to say?
Okay, I think I'm back. I just wanted to say, those of you joining T25, we're going to have a daily post to try to kind of keep our accountability in one spot. And I just wanted to encourage everybody to post their accountability in Vibe Tribe. So if you aren't posting there and you're very self-motivated, that's awesome, but we can use your motivation too. So post in Vibe Tribe, comment, find a buddy. I'm super pumped with this T25 because we've split it up into groups of 4, I think it is. And so we can really keep each other accountable for making sure we get our workouts in each week. So I just highly, highly encourage that for everybody. And if you join Quarter Force or T25, we're super pumped to get going tomorrow.
Love it. I really second that. As far as buddies go, there are so many different personalities and people of different goals and needs in our group, but you get what you give. And so if you are commenting on other people's stuff, if you are encouraging other people, then you're going to get that in return. So I really encourage you not only to, like Kim said, buddy up with someone. That's a great way to find a buddy, by the way, is interacting in the group. And highly recommend you check in on our evening post for your own accountability, and comment on other people's things. You know, if you see somebody with a great recipe, tell them thank you for sharing. If you see someone, you know, struggle with something and you can offer some advice, absolutely give it to them, or just say, hey, you know, thinking of you. And those words, that emoji, that little like, really makes a big difference for people. So I just really encourage you to take a few minutes, post your accountability like Kim said, and then give back to the group. If you love when people give you a comment, then go give someone else a comment. You know, like I said before, we have so many people in the group, and I know many people just kind of sit back and watch, which is fine. But really, to get the most out of the group, we want you to interact and engage. So hopefully you can make a habit of checking in on the evening post. That's what that's there for, is really just to add some extra engagement. You know, I have that 5 a.m. post go up with some information. Even if it's not specifically related to the program you're doing, I try to make it just general. Feel free to comment on that stuff. And yes, it really helps me to be motivated to have oh good, yes, absolutely, to have somebody comment back. Now I will say, if you are a person who's commenting and you're not getting comments, just let somebody know. It's always a good idea to post a photo, and I know Sharon has sometimes made the background a different color to make it stand out, because we have so much going on in our group that sometimes those posts get lost. So this is exactly the great point to buddy up, so that if you have a buddy of 1 or 3 other people, they see you post, they're going to be more likely to go make sure that your post has a comment. So that way, I try to comment on every post in that group, but I'm only one person. There's a lot of people in our group. So if you buddy up with somebody, you know, then you're sure to at least get your buddies commenting on your post. So really encourage that. And so I know that sort of takes a while to, you know, warm up to the group and kind of find somebody. But the more you share about yourself in the group, the more likely you are going to attract somebody who's like you, who could be your buddy. So always talking about the program that you're doing, which we most always do, but maybe also talking about a struggle or just something you love to do. You know, share a picture of you gardening or whatever. Share a picture of your kids. And then that way, that will be an opportunity for more people to relate to you and possibly buddy up with you. You got to drink a lot of water if you didn't know. Does anybody else have any questions or comments before we head out? Otherwise, I'm going to add Sharon to our group here real quick. Once I'm done with that, then we're going to be done. There we go. And last call. Okay, well, that's it for this week. We do have these calls once a month. So if you're watching the recording, make sure you make a note, 3rd Sunday of the month. Is it the 3rd Sunday of the month already? I mean, I guess so. That's why we're here. Thank you for that comment, Sharon. And also note, To Be Mindset crew, we will have a specific To Be Mindset kind of kickoff call, if you will. Kim, if you're on still, I believe that's next Sunday. Where's my calendar? Is that next Sunday we're doing that, Kim? I think so.
It was the Sunday of the post, the 20th, that I looked through, which was not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Right?
Yeah, because otherwise the other one is the 27th. I'm about done. You want to go get in bed and I'll come in?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Sunday of the first full week. Not prep week, but the first. Yep.
Right. So this week is prep week, so it's the 20th. Okay.
Yep.
So we will have that at 8 o'clock. And then we will do our What is a Coach at 8:30 that week. I don't have my pencil here. Okay, so if you're a To Be Mindset crew, make sure you note Sunday, May 20th at 8 p.m. to be mindset kickoff call. Well, technically the group has already kicked off, but we're just figuring out what we're doing. And that will be on this link too, by the way. Okay, guys, thanks for hopping on. Go enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you next time.